Lisa and Greg, family and friends, you've already heard an awful lot from me. But as best man, I have a duty to perform, so I will be as quick as can be. It is an honour to be best man at the wedding today, although I do feel, Greg, we really need to discuss the pay. Langton's was beautiful, and the ceremony succinct and sweet. Blake's Golf Club is excellent, as is the food that we eat.
Hear, hear.
But my job would not be complete if I did not have a story or two. But Greg, now is the time to worry, because most of it's about you. So Greg is our very handsome groom here today. With so many family, friends and kids, I need to be careful what I say. But where to start with this man I have not seen for 20 years? A man I shared lots of southern comfort with, and the occasional beers. I could mention being on top of a marquee on his 21st birthday in a storm, but for Greg and Brigade, that would be seen as quite the norm. Greg is head over heels madly in love, so much so it is like a hand with a well-fitted glove. And Lisa is very aware of his dedication and passion for Liverpool, Star Wars and chocolate, which she has to ration. What else can I tell you about Greg, the man of the day? At heart he's a kid, and games he does love to play. He is fiercely competitive and always likes to win. So if he's no good at a game, it will most likely end up in the bin. He has several likes, like Formula 1, football and certain food, the red arrows and aeroplanes which always brighten his moods. But alas, there are some dislikes or phobias which can often amuse, like vegetables or wasps, which if he sees one, he would run a mile with or without his shoes. Now Lisa, doesn't she look beautiful?
Yeah.
Now Lisa, who Karen and I only met 2 months ago, is so obviously very happy because the smile on her face, it does show. She is focused, determined and a very loving lady, and when Greg popped the question, there was no thought of maybe. She is tidy, organised and loves everything to be clean. Even the shed gets hoovered, it is a sight to be seen. Lisa loves the garden and in no time she had everything right, so they can sit and enjoy it late into the night. Lisa and Greg first met on an internet dating site. Neither was hopeful of finding love at first sight. They first started talking in August 2014. A picture of each other was all that they had seen. Despite this, he was happy to say yes, but alas she said no. So Greg was resigned to having to let her go. Then 3 months later, she sent a text just to say thank you. But as he had deleted her number, he didn't know what, why, or who. And so, as a woman, she used her prerogative to change her mind when she realised Greg was thoughtful, compassionate, and very kind. Being adventurous, Greg thought he should take a chance. And very soon tonight, they will have their very first married dance. So from December 2014, this relationship has grown and grown. First through the internet and then through the phone. They started dating regularly in 2015. A happier couple has very rarely been seen. Then October that year, Lisa moved in with Greg. She said yes too easy. I would have made him beg. Then 2 years ago, they bought their first house together. It was plain to see that they would be together forever. The final act was in February when he asked Lisa to be his wife, and she agreed readily as they wanted to share the rest of their life. Now today, 2 individuals have joined to become one, and for the rest of their lives they are determined to have fun. They both have 2 children to make the family complete, and amazingly Lisa has 2 grandchildren with much smaller feet. Charlotte, Abigail, Harry, Matthew, Charlie and Poppy. Your new extended family, enjoy your new extended family and don't look when they get soppy. You are all a huge credit to Lisa, Greg and one another. and overnight you have gained a sister, an uncle, and a brother. Each and every one of us is honoured and privileged to witness what we saw. Two very loving individuals getting married in English law. Lisa, you have a very compassionate, kind and caring man. A man who, if you ask, will say yes if he can. And Greg, you have a beautiful, considerate and loving wife, whose number one mission is to share in your life. It is a cliche to say that you two were made for each other, but remember, you are too old to give the kids a sister or a brother. I know I can speak for everyone here today when I say we were all delighted when you both said "I do" in your own special way. Which brings me finally to say, may I ask all the guests, this is your chance to stop sitting down and having a rest. Please rise, charge your glasses and join me in a toast to Lisa and Greg, the happy couple whose smiles stretch from coast to coast. Lisa and Greg.